Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to play some more Selesnya Renown. Decided to take last night off because I did a Twitch stream instead for a couple of hours, so to anyone who dropped by, thanks a lot for coming by. If you missed it, I think you can still pop over to my Twitch page. Link is in the description below. And there should still be a bit of it there for anyone who's interested in that. Playing against Creepin' Kraka. Looks like a red player based on his background. He's playing a 65 plus 7, 72 card deck. We have one land, Mulligan. Here we have a two-lander. Consul's Lieutenant that we can't cast, but we have Sunblade Elf into two Token Free Blades with a Grasp on the draw. I think this is a keep. Yep, there's the red. There's the Goblin Arsonist. So yeah, like I say, whoops. I'm trying to zoom in on his after. So yeah, he's got the angry guy with the molten red background. So not unsurprising. So now we do pick up the other white source. So the question is, do I play Sunblade Elf as a 1/1, or do I wait until I can play it as a 2/2? I'm just going to play it as a 1/1. If he wants to spend a Twin Bolt now, that's fine. If he doesn't, then that's fine too. So yeah, that's why I chose not to go down the Consul's Lieutenant line against Mono Red, because it's definitely going to get picked off by half of a Twin Bolt. So we'll play the Forest Elf first. Oh, we're playing against a Grow player, so he may not be on the all-in Goblin plan. He could be playing some pump spells or things of that nature. So we're just going to take the one from the Arsonist. Could be playing Titanic Growth or something like that. We shall see. So we're going to play the planes that we need. Swing for 2, see if he has a Fiery Impulse or that Twin Bolt. I'll be fine either way because it's either 1-drop for 1-drop or his 2-drop for my 1-drop. But it gets through. He's probably going to kill something in a turn, then he'll probably kill my blocker. So against red, I'm going to prioritize just keeping up the creature pressure before I go worrying about playing any ores. I'll use Grasp at a key moment, either when he's tapped out or when he's got a big blocker that we just want to tap on demand. So let's see what he does now. Does he hit his third land drop? He does. And here's a Twin Bolt. I'm going to take out our Free Blade. So that's 2-drop for 2-drop. He did it at sorcery speed. I guess he really wants the 1 damage, but no, he's staying back to block. He's staying back to block, so I think I'm going to retract what I said and perhaps Grasp here and make my dude a 3/3. I could have Fiery Impulse. I mean, he really could have. But if he did, he wouldn't have stayed back. I don't know. What do I do here? Do I offer a trade? Just offer a trade with the damn thing? Is that what I do? I don't think I'm going to. The question is, do I play Lieutenant or Free? I'm going to play Lieutenant. He's already spent a Twin Bolt, and if he's got Fiery Impulse, then it's going to get either Free Blade or Consul's Lieutenant, but I think if we can tap down that Arsonist and swing with a couple of guys, then that'll be a worthwhile play. Get the team buff, and get the Renown activated on their Lieutenant. Maybe I should have just got, I don't know, the Arsonist off the field. It's hard to say. So he's going to spend his whole turn here now to ramp with Nisa's Pilgrimage. And he's going to have a forest in his hand that he can play, but that doesn't represent any burn, so we're pretty safe from any shenanigans next turn. We can drop the Grasp of the Hieromancer and connect with our dudes. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's Grasp. Where do we want to Grasp? He does have Spell Mastery now. So this is a Fiery Impulse is going to kill whatever we put it on. So I'm going to put it here so that his Fiery Impulse is going to have to go after our 1-drop rather than our 2-drop. So let's tap that down, connect for 5, and Renown our Lieutenant. And we'll drop a free Blade on him. And then we're going to have the Colossus the turn after, which is pretty huge. So now we got a 3/2. First strike. Excuse me, in the case that he draws the second Twin Bolt, we were better off putting it on the Lieutenant, but I think Fiery Impulse is probably more likely, since he's already played a Twin Bolt and he's playing a 72 card deck. But you know, you never know. He could have Exquisite Firecraft and none of this could matter, but either way, I think that sticking it here and making him spin his removal on my elf is probably the way to go. Although that elf does have a nice activated ability. But Consul's Lieutenant, when it's renowned, and if it attacks, while it's renowned, other attacking creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn, which is a pretty hefty buff. So here is the Twin Bolt. So yeah, he did have a second Twin Bolt. So if we had grasped over there, we would have had 3 on the backside. And it wouldn't have fallen the Twin Bolt. So that's kind of shitty. And he's played Thopter Engineer. He makes the 1 with haste. He's got a 1-3. He's going to attack here. But he's keeping back his Arsonist. I think I got to play a Colossus, though. I don't think I can hold open that buff. If I come at him with the Free Blade, he's just going to trade an Arsonist for it. He could double block here, and I kill his Engineer. I'm not particularly fond of that, so we'll just take a turn off here. Jam a 6/6 on the ground. Next turn we'll have the activated ability open, which will make our attacks a lot better, providing, again, he has no removal. But he's already spent 2 Twin Bolts. He could be playing Firecraft. He could be playing Ravaging Blaze for 3 at this point. I don't know. I doubt he's playing Fiery Conclusion, but you never know. He seems like he's on a burn type plan. He's going to play a Hexproof Hunt Beast. Let's see if he attacks with that Thopter, or if he has that Fiery Impulse. So he's going to hold back. We've got the Colossus. And we've got this Grasp. And we've got the Irregulars. That's perfect. So let's bring the Irregulars in. And then let's tap the Arsonist, I guess. Let's just swing with the Colossus. He doesn't have enough power. I definitely misplayed that there. I definitely misplayed that. I should have just waited till his turn. Yeah, I fucked that up. So he's going to sacrifice the Hunt Beast. And he's going to bellow it. Is that enough? Does he have 3 forests? So he's going to trade off 2 for 1, and I get rid of the Hexproof 2. I get an Irregulars and play with 4 white mana. I think I'm okay with that. Definitely didn't see Primal Bellow coming as pump from a 2-color deck, though. You know, but I mean, Might of the Masses would have done the same thing or better there. On this board, it would have been +4/+4, which would have actually been better. He would have kept his. He would have kept his Hunt Beast. And is he going to turn around and attack? He's not. So now we picked up a Wild Size. That's really good, actually. Wild Size is good. So what are we going to tap? I'm not going to tap anything, actually. I'm just going to wait until his turn. Let's just bring it at him. We do have the... let's see. Yeah, let's tap that down. Let's see how he blocks. Yeah, I've been fucking this. I've been screwing the pooch here. Totally screwing the pooch in this game. But anyways, it happens. What are you going to do? He's going to block like that. So... we're going to trample over. Hopefully he doesn't have the removal here. And now he's got to point that 1 damage somewhere, but it's going to have to go face because it's not going to do anything anywhere else. Alright, so we're down 17. He's just got an Engineer play. And we renown our dude. Gonna hold on to this land though. Which was stupid because we got Kittian's Irregular, so we could have activated his ability twice. Bonehead move. Man, I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this funk here. We've got a Guy's Revenge staring at us, so we can't interact with that at all. Is he gonna swing with it? We can take 8. Nope, he's just gonna hold it back. So let's tap down the Engineer at the end of the turn. And we can kill him. Yep, we can kill him. Wait, what? Oh, wait, does that give the ability to my creature? Enchanted creature gets and has. So since Grasp of the Hieromancer is on a green creature, it can tap down Guy's Revenge. Good to know. Good to know. Never had that come up before. Okay, so yeah, you can tap green creatures with Guy's Revenge because the aura is not the source of the ability. Sunblade just gives the ability to the Sunblade Elf. Man, I fucked up the combat there. I totally, you know, I had that grasp with a Hieromancer sitting on the Sunblade Elf, and I wasn't attacking with it, you know. So I just, anyways, we'll call that. We'll just chalk that one up too. I just got off work, and yeah, that's what we're gonna say. I got off work, and I'm not in the zone yet. That was my warm up game, so I just shit the bed. Still beat, you know, still won the game, of course, but yeah, totally fucked that up. Anyway, yeah, the Twitch stream last night was a bit of fun. I think I only went for about 4 hours because it was my weekend to work, and I had to work last night and again tonight. So after I got off work last night, I streamed till about 2:30 in the morning local time, and now I worked again tonight. Just got off, and now I'm doing an episode because I didn't do one last night. So and then I got the other channel going with Defense Grid on it, which I have to play, but I've also picked up Destiny last week, and I'm trying to play that, and I'm trying to keep this channel going. So there's a lot of gaming commitments I got on the go. Trying to keep them all balanced. Who are we playing against here now? Homeless Jace. So we got no information on this guy. No information. And he's rank 2. Let's see what he's got. Is he playing a 60 card deck? Last guy wasn't. No, he's not. He's playing 77. The fat stacks are coming to Xbox. So what do we got? On the play. We've got a Lieutenant. Stop listening. Oh my goodness. Resume duel. Yeah, we got Lieutenant, Grasp and Wild Size. On the play. Lieutenant on the play. I think this is fine. You know, if he's playing red and he's got a Twin Bolt, it's pretty shitty. Because we don't have another creature until 5 mana. So it's a bit of a risk here. But it is a forest. And if he's playing black, his removal is going to be pretty good too. A Reef Soul would just blow this thing out of the water. So we picked up a 4-drop. This card is pretty busted. Gotta say, really strong. So yeah, let's get that Lieutenant out there. And we've got the Grasp and the Wild Size to renown it. I think I'll probably, if he puts down a blocker, I'll probably Wild Size. But he's got Disperse Mana open. When he plays Visionary. So yeah, anyway, I think I'll probably use Wild Size. It'll spend all my mana, and it'll draw us a card as well. So I think that's the play. And he could be playing Bounce. So we picked up a Gate. So I have the option to Gate and then Grasp. I do have Gate, Grasp, and yeah. So I think now that I picked up the Gate, that's actually going to change. Now I'm going to Grasp. But if he's playing any kind of Bounce, then it's really going to suck. But let's tap down that Visionary, hit for 3, and renown our Lieutenant. And then next turn we got the Irregulars. And how many more? I think we've got 3 white sources, so you know the mana base in the deck seems to be working out pretty good since I changed the white sources all the way up to 18. Seems like I'm getting a lot of white mana now. So, you know, Archangel is castable. That's my only problem with the card is the mana cost. And the 3 toughness dying the Reef Soul is a bit of a bit shitty. 5 on the back is good. So he's playing Perilous Mirror. So we can tap that with our Grasp all day long. Might of the Masses is good for +2/+2, but we got First Strike on our guy, 4 power. So don't need to really worry about that. So he's going to swing here. Just fine by me. Sunpetal Grove, yep, 4 white sources. So anyway, we're just going to swing here, leave Wild Size open in case there's some type of tragedy. I don't foresee one, but you never know. So tap that down, hit 4. And then we'll just drop the Irregulars because they're busted. I may not even play Outland Colossus right away. I may just hold open all that white mana for this ability. But we'll see if it sticks around, if it actually survives here. So there is Kidian's Irregulars. Somebody's online. Mobius is online. He hasn't uploaded a video in over a week. He's been hardcore into the Destiny, but he's one of those guys who's been playing it for a long time. So he's been, I think, grinding it pretty hard. Alyssa Huntmaster. Simic Elf deck. I haven't seen what the blue's for yet. All we see is the Perilous Mirror is non-green, so it's not blue either. What do we have? A Wild Size. A Wild Size. So we can still Wild Size and use the tap ability once, so we're going to swing. We may not even need the Wild Size. We're going to get to tap the 3/3 down. So we'll do that. He's probably going to block with the mirror. But we just got the bonus and got up to a 5-4. He can double block with the mirror and then shoot 2 after the fact. The mirror and the visionary, I mean. Then he can shoot 2 to try to kill it. But then I can wild size. Is he just going to block like that? Because that only hits me in the face for 2. He's going to block like that. Okay. But it's not going to mark any damage on my first striker. So still, it's not going to be able to kill any of my guys. He's going to have to double block the 5-4 with the 2 1-1s. And then I'm still going to trample over it. And it's still going to go to the face, so... I'm not too worried about what he does. His timer's running out, though. So he better get that figured out. Alright, so we're just going to... we're going to wild size for the damage in the card. Picked up an Elite Vanguard, which we're not going to play, since we want to hold open one of those tap triggers for the irregulars. So we got him down all the way to 3. He gets to shoot 2 at us, which is fine. But with that ability on the irregulars, plus we get to untap it and use twice more, and the Grasp of Hiremaster, we can tap up to 4 dudes. So if he just plays one big guy and gets a token, we can just kill him. It is Jagged Scar Archers. So that's the 4 dudes that we can tap. Is he going to make 6 dudes? We shall see. Doubt he's going to swing. No, so we're going to use this at the end of the turn. Tap here. You're dead, man. Sorry to tell you. Unless you got a fog. Fog would save you. But I'm tapping your dude. And I'm going to tap 3 more when I untap. Let the timer go. It's over. Just let it go. There you go. So that's tapped. And then tap the 4-4. This card is nuts. Then we'll tap that. And then we'll swing. And tap that. Alright. So there you go. 4 creatures. Completely nullified. Swing for the win unless there's a fog hitting the stack. And is there a fog hitting the stack? Or is he just stopping the timer? Yep, he's just stopping the timer. Come on, play that fog. Throw your pump spell at my guys. Do something, but just let that timer go. Let her go. Anyways. Moving on. Haven't been playing very much aggro in this format, you know, like actual straight aggro, and I think this is a fairly straightforward aggro deck, and it's, I gotta say, it's a lot of fun when you don't normally play, you know, I like all sorts of playstyles. I like control the most. I definitely like control decks more than I like other decks, but, you know, I just like Magic in general. I'll play anything. But this one's kind of fun. It's nice to beat some people down sometimes and just not be the other guy on the other side who's getting beaten down. Just bring the creatures and overwhelm them. How much time are we looking at here? 18 minutes. Alright, so yeah, this, most of my decks, I usually get 2 games per episode, but it looks like this deck, you know, being aggro like we were just talking about, is going to make for probably 3 an episode and still come in under half an hour, which is pretty perfect. You know, I like to come in anywhere between 20 and 25 minutes. I mean, ideally, around 25. And, you know, 3 games with an aggro deck, 25 minutes. 2 games with a control deck, 45 minutes. So, it's good like that. So what have I played so far? I've played Simic Tempo, which is, it's a creature-based deck, but it's not an aggro deck in the same sense. Then we played Golgari Control, and now we're playing aggro. So, I mean, there's a nice mix of strategies there. Not sure what I'll play next. I mean, maybe Turbo Fog, since it's kind of like a combo deck and a mill deck. Are we playing against the same guy here now? Did we just knock him down? I feel so bad that knocking him down to rank 1. On the draw, we don't have any green mana. But any land will get to play the Archangel, and we have these 2/2 drops. We're on the draw. This is a risk. This is a risky keep with no green mana. Not necessarily because Undercity Troll, but right now Wild Size is incastable, and we need 2 green sources for, I was going to say Arbor Colossus, but the other guy. Outland Colossus if we pick him up. Hey, we ripped into a 1-drop. We'll take that. We will take that. But yeah, I'm gonna. There's only 12 green sources in the deck. That's usually good enough to where you can generally find one in your opener. But keeping one without, you know, there's no guarantee we're going to get one anytime soon. So he's going to main phase the Telling Time here, which is fine by me. I like it when my opponent gives me information about how I can attack and stuff. You know, don't have the fear of disperse. If I had an aura and I wanted to drop it on, I could. That's why you should always hold open your mana. If you don't need to spend it, I mean, Telling Time is an instant. There's absolutely no reason not to just hold that open. And there's the green source. Okay, but I think I'm going to play Consul's Lieutenant. I think that's the play. Or is it Troll, or is it Free? But I think getting this Renowned is the most important thing. And he's not playing red. So there's no Twin Bolt in our future. Well, I guess we don't know that he's not playing red, but it's pretty likely that there's no red coming from his deck, seeing as we just played against him and he didn't show us any. But with the 77 card pile, or was this guy the guy from my first match? I don't know. Anyway, hit him for 2 with the Vanguard. Yeah, we've got the Lieutenant in play now. He's on 3 mana. Is he going to drop Frostlinks or something? Oh yeah, it is the last guy. He's playing the L, so he's got a 1/1. So I do not mind trading Elite Vanguard for his 3-drop. Doesn't bother me. And we got first strike on our Lieutenant. So, oh wow, we got another Lieutenant. Another Lieutenant. Do I play it? Do I play another one? I mean, they are really, really good. So if he wants to stop it from being... Is he just taking it all? He's just taking it all. Alright. Okay. Let's play another one. I mean, all these guys are 2 power, but this guy's got first strike, and he's going to get the buff off of this guy. So he's going to have 3 power first strike next turn when we attack. And honestly, if this guy taps out, we can play Archangel of Tithes. Oh no, that doesn't stop him from blocking. She needs to be attacking, yeah. So that's not going to work next turn. Okay, so yeah. So they're both going to have 3 power first strike, and there's only 3 toughness on the field. So we're going to swing with everybody here. Absolutely everybody. We don't mind trading the Vanguard off with a 3-drop. Absolutely don't. And he's going to have to jump the first strikers if he wants to stop the other guy from getting Renowned. Then I'll have a double Anthem next turn, which is pretty sick. So he's going to trade over there, but he's going to let me Renown my other guy. So I think with the double Anthem, it's probably better to play Freeblade and Troll rather than just play the 1 Archangel. So I'm going to drop 2 extra creatures. Just because they're all going to get +2/+2. The more bodies, the better. So let's get them down. Why is he playing blues? Did we get any reason last game as to what the blue is in here for? So we know, okay, we know he's playing Telling Time. But what does that do exactly for your elf deck? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. So he's just got a Jagged Scar, no land. How many lands do these people? You know, when you play a 77 card deck, are they putting the right number of land in? I don't know with these guys, man. I don't know. So let's just swing. Balls to the wall. So my other 2 creatures are going to get +2/+2, and my guys are going to get +1/+1 each. They'll each trigger the other. I mean, he's just dead. Yeah, Consul's Lieutenant though. If you're not playing against removal, if you're playing against these types of decks, it's really, really good. So he's just going to block 1 guy, take 12. Do you have the fog? No fog. And actually he went to exactly 0 because of the first strike. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back for some more Selesnya Renown tomorrow.